The paint colors, the 2020, which we're almost at the year 2020, the Sherwin-Williams and Benjamin Moore paint colors were just released. The colors of the year for next year.
I'm putting them up.
Yeah. Okay. So these are the two. They couldn't be more different, right? I mean,
besides looking like baby nursery colors, yes,
that's true. Very different. That's true. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I can see a use for both of them. Personally, looking around my house, my two paint colors that I have in my entire house, I don't know if I would jump to either of these, but you know, I don't know. They're definitely different. I do like the navy for like an office. I think that could be kind of cool. I like this picture, how they've got the gold accents, which is really in. I posted this on my social media when both of these came out, because I think the naval came out a few weeks before. The pink one is called First Light. There was definitely a lot more love for naval than First Light, at least for people that I'm connected with on social media.
And so the naval color, and that's the Sherwin-Williams color, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I did put that very similar color into my office once. And if you're painting an entire room navy blue, you better have like white accents, like this kitchen does, white accents and a lot of natural light, because it's going to seem like you're in a dungeon if you're going to paint an entire room that color, unless you want it really dark and that's your thing. It is a cool color though.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely different. I like it. And we're seeing a lot of, you know, they've got the cabinets painted this color more so than the wall. And I'm seeing a lot of that, like an accent island or the lowers being blue or navy. First Light, I mean, I don't know, a baby girl's room. I mean, I think Ellie would love it.
Yes, my 2-year-old would absolutely love this color. Outside of that, I mean, it's kind of like I don't even know, like a light rosé. Like anytime I mention rosé, I mean, I get excited. But this, I cannot imagine painting, like especially here in Florida, we like those types of, you know, tropical colors. So we do see, like, it's kind of old school Florida, like that
kind of the conch shell color a little bit.
Yes, exactly. So I could see this, but I'm trying to figure out like where it would just look really, really good. And I'm struggling besides a girl's room.
I mean, maybe a bathroom. You know, you could probably try to, you know, work that in with a lot of like whites and golds and stuff. But yeah, I think it's definitely a lot less universal than the navy. That said, I think like if, you know, we're going on the flip side of like, if you're going to sell your house and which of these would be better, I think, you know, if you had a room that was the naval color, it'd be a little bit difficult to photograph, a little bit difficult to show. I think people might be a little bit more like, oh God, like that's a lot of painting, I'm going to have to cover that up, versus First Light. It's a little bit more neutral. I mean, if you're looking to what's going to appeal to more people and not be as like jarring when you see a picture of it online. So kind of can go either way.
I think that with the right finishes, the right furniture and decor, either one of these could be great. I just think that most people don't have the furnishings and decor for these specific colors for them to like really be able to pull them off. I don't know. These are tough. These are really tough. And I don't know if like we're the real paint color experts, considering both of our houses are like one color. I mean,
can you see that we have the same paint color behind us and we're in different states? So
I know.
A little bit.
So I mean, I'm not good at picking paint colors. I've used the same paint color in the last probably 15 properties I've done because I don't trust myself. So sometimes I'll go in and say like, can you make this 10% lighter? And that's it. Like, just make it one shade lighter for me on this one. But I just don't veer off because I don't trust myself. And I've made a lot of mistakes. I've repainted a lot of things before. So I just want to do it one time and be done.
Yeah. And you can't go wrong with like a nice grayish. It's timeless.
We always go back to that every time.
Really, but I mean, like, okay, even if you change furniture, because I'm all about that. Like, I'm like, if I'm gonna change furniture, do I have to buy new furniture that goes with the paint color?
I know.
And I feel like with grays, you can, if you get a gray couch, a leather couch, if you go more of the beige tones, it's always going to go. So, and then again, for resale, because when we did our house, the plan was only to be here for, it wasn't a total flip because we weren't selling it, immediately. We're going to live here. But a very, short term. So my thought was, okay, everything we're doing, we're going to do neutral because this is eventually going to be something we need to sell, and it has to appeal to the most amount of buyers possible.
And that's perfect. Yeah. So Courtney is calling us real estate geniuses.
Oh, shucks, Court. Thanks.
Oh man. So, all right. I'm curious what everybody's thinking about these paint colors. Malay says she likes naval. She's thinking nautical.
Oh,
yeah, you could definitely do a cool nautical look with the navy. And Courtney is loving the grayish. Courtney, us too.
I know.
I wonder, like, because you have to think beige used to be like the color, like maybe 12 years ago.
Yeah.
And then we moved to like grayish, gray. I'm wondering like what the next big thing is. And I think it's been white.
I was just going to say like all white, everything.
Yes, which I love, but I also have 2 kids that like spread jelly on things. Yeah. And so like even having a white kitchen just like really is tough because they're like I can see everything, and sometimes that's not good. So white is a little bit tough, but it looks good in a lot of situations. So I think that's really where we're going is a white trend.
I agree. Like, I'm just showing some buyers some property the other day, and there was like a brand new kitchen. It was beautiful, but the first thing they wanted to do was paint the cabinets white. The cabinets were like high end, really nice, but that all white is like definitely the way to go now, which I'm kind of like, shoot, that's not what my kitchen looks like. 'Cause 4 years ago, I was just before the white trend had hit. So, So I don't know, but I'm with you. I don't know how people keep them clean. I mean, I don't have any kids, but I have a 80-pound lab, and it's like having 2 kids as far as the amount of mess that he makes. So I don't know how people keep any of that clean, but more power to them. Tell us your secrets. If you have white cabinets, what do you do to keep them clean?
Probably just like walk around and clean them all the time.
I feel like you'd have to always have a magic eraser in your hand, like ready to go.
That too is, I know you mentioned that your clients were considering painting their cabinets white. The problem with that is they chip sometimes. And then if you do get something on them and you maybe use a cleaner that you shouldn't, it could rub the paint off. I know I did that at my last house. I painted the laundry room cabinets white, and a professional did them. They were beautiful, but still you're never going to get them completely perfect.
Yeah.
So I would imagine that would be a little bit tough, but that might be why naval would be a good color to paint your base cabinets. Yeah. Because then it hides the mess. And it's easier to cover up. Like white, it's so hard to cover up scratches or dents or anything like that. But like naval, that could be the way to go.
It could work.
It could.
It's growing on me. Now I'm looking at it for so long.
I know. Even this, what is the Benjamin Moore color?
First Light.
First Light. The more I'm looking at it, I'm like, I could get down with this. I don't know where, but it's growing on me. Yeah.
Well, I can confidently say I won't put either of these in my house. I'll be completely honest, but I'll look at them and, I'll recommend them to other people, but I'm going to stay with my grayish.
Yeah. Same.
Cool.